Good evening, everybody. I welcome you again to this channel. And today, we want to design a logo and use photopea to do the mock-up. I've told us that I will teach us everything as I promised. Please bear with me. It may take long, but I'll make sure that I'll teach you everything that you need to know in order to become a professional logo and flyer designer. So let's start today. Now, come to this place and give your size, then come to the size, then YouTube banner, or you can use YouTube thumbnail, anyone you want to use. So now let's start. The first thing I told you to do is that if you have anything, if it's not that it's your own creative work, and or if it is you that you want to design, make sure that you want to design on a plain paper, so that you can use it to follow your design. And if you have any logo pattern that you want to follow, make sure that you put it on the screen so that you can be watching it in order to know how to do your own. So let's move on today. This is what we want to design. Let's go and take what we want to design so that we can know what we want to do. Okay. So this is the logo that we want to design today. Just watch it. This is logo. Now let's start the process. The first thing, come to shape tools and draw a shape. Let it be circle. Okay, let's come here, copy and paste, give it color black. Okay, bring it inside. Let the size be like this. Then what you need to do is just to merge it together, merge them together. Okay, now come to erase color. Come to erase color, open it. When you open it, is the white that will go. Just pick the drop, this drop, pick a color, then pick the black. The black will vanish and it will remain the white. Now after doing that, just come to erase and pick the erase. The first one is erase color, this one is erase. Then come to this up, then click the rectangle, then draw the shape, drop the rectangle on it. Let's see. Then okay, sorry, let's do it again. Draw the rectangle, make sure it's covered. It's just only where you want to use that, where this rectangle covered is where you want to erase. So now come to this plus side. I've taught us before, so just click on it. We have cut that side. Now remain this place. So now that's the one. Now let's write letter P. Letter P, give it size. Then Again, font. Let's give it this Alpha Snap font. You can use any font that you want. It depends on your own. Then bring it here. Now go and draw. Go and draw again. Draw. Make sure you draw it. Pick a rectangle, choose and draw. Let's this one come here. Then you can use this to shift it. Let me first lock this so that it will not move. Okay, now let's reduce this more. And increase this more. Then come here. Are you watching what I'm doing? So that one is on. Then the second one, let's lock it. Now copy and paste. Turn this one down. You found out that this one is done because of the T is supposed to be done. So it's very simple, don't worry. Work on it. Let's first write text T. Then increase the size. Give it font. That's the same font. Then let's put it here. I think the T is too big. Let's reduce it the size. Let's reduce the size. Let's decide to give this one first. So now look at it now. So we need to cut this in order to fit in. But before we do it, so that we know where we to cut, we just come here, then copy this and paste it there to bring it down. Then position. Position. Are you watching what I'm doing? Let's bring it down small so that it can accurate. Are you watching? Are you watching what I'm doing? So now, what we need to do in order for this one to be accurate, just make this one, then match these two together, match them together, then so that you can shift it to the side. So we know what we are going to, where we are going to. Now you just need to cut that small part, then mark this T and this curve. So there we have marked them together now. Do you see? So now let's go on so that it can be accurate. Then go to erase. Pick this, the triangle, the erase tool. Come to where we want to cut that small part. Then cut. Do you see now? We have cut it, so we are progressing. Let's match this P and the others together too. So now this one is 1, this one is 1. So let's just shift it together so that it can be okay. Now we are progressing. We are progressing. The next thing to do is just to write the name on it. Write the name on it. This one is peculiar treasure. You can write any name you want to write, but me, I will just want to follow this one. I did it for a customer. Peculiar treasure. Peculiar treasure. So let me edit. This treasure is supposed to be capital letter. Capital letter. Yes. Now, next thing is just to copy it. Copy it. Copy it. Let's reduce the size first. Now, copy it again. Copy it a little bit. Okay, now, perfect. 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 Then cake and more. Cake and more. Sorry. Cake and more. Let's write cake and more. Cake and more. Again, it's normal hand. Cake and more. Now bring it here. Reduce the size. Reduce the size, then again copy it. Now we have achieved this. Let me edit this one. It's cakes. Now we have achieved this. This is called small. Now that we have achieved this, now what again? What just we need to do? I'm not comfortable with this text. Let's just reduce the size. Let's just reduce the size. If you want to, I'm not comfortable without a place. Okay. Now let's give it. Let's give it font. I think it's all of them is capital letter. Capital letter. Let's turn it to capital letter. capital letter. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Okay, now I'm good to go with this. Let's just give it a font. You can use any font that you want. I just use the font that I want. Let me use any font. So I prefer this. This one is even accurate. I prefer this. Now, do you see it now? Do you see it now? Now, the other things now is just to give it color. Just to give it color. Then let's match the text together. Let's match the text together. This cake and more with this match it. No, it's not. It's not. Undo. Let's merge it together. This and this go together. Let's see if it's then go together. No. They are not the one. They are not the one. Okay. Let's undo it. I mean, is this one that go together? Oh, okay. Now accurate. But the text has changed. Let's work on the text first. The text has changed. I don't like the way the text is inside it. Okay. Let this one cough a little bit. Correct, accurate. Now this merge it together. Then this let's merge them together. Now the next thing is just to come to texture. Then take the color. Let's go and pick the color. The texture color we want to use. The texture color we want to use. Let's go and pick the color. This is the color now. Okay, we're about to get to this. Okay, now this is the color. This is the color. That's okay. That's okay. Now this one is okay. Now this one too. Let's change the color, texture color. Texture color. Color, 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 color. Where are you now? Don't waste our time. Okay, we are there already. Let's pick this. Let's pick this. You see now, we have achieved this thing. We have achieved this thing. Now this one, just give it shadow. This one too, shadow. That's all. Can you see? We have achieved it. Now, come and see now. Let's hide this one that we are following. Then you can now match it together. You can match them together. You can match them together. Match them together. So our logo is ready. Our logo is ready. Can you just you see it now? I think you too can practice it. It's very, very simple and beautiful. Now, the next class will be how to do it as a mock-up on photopea. I will show you how to use photopea to do mock-up to the logo. See you in the next